chosen ones, empaths. You see, a narcissist isn't really serious. They can discard you, reverse discard you, go on with other people. But realistically, in their minds and their hearts, they still hold you very close to them. They still believe that they can come back around and pick you up and pick up where they left off, right? They put you on the shelf. And, you know, the difference with us as empaths is we tolerate abuse, right? We might wait around for a little while. But eventually you're going to, or you already have, hit that point when you're like, this person is never coming back in my life. And you might have received a Hoover or something, and you make the narcissist aware, you know, you're done with them, you know. And when the narcissist realizes you're never coming back, to be honest, you don't even have to tell them. Just in the way that you change, like the whole thing would change. Your whole body language will change. Your whole, the way you post on social media will change. Like when they know you're truly done with them and they get this sense of feeling, they feel like rejects, you know, because they're never truly done with us. You know, all of that discard that you went through, all of the gaslighting, the manipulation, the devaluation, all of that you went through, you know, they're not really serious. That's one thing these lot are not, like, they're not serious. They go through the phases of a breakup, they go through the cycle of a breakup, but they're very dependent upon each and every supply that enters their life, and they don't get over supplies that easily. So once they know that you've come to you've come to the point where I'm never letting this person back, it's devastating for them. It's devastating for them. They had ideas and plans and things they thought would carry out, you know. They went off with someone else to make you a bit jealous or something like that. That's what they think in their minds. They carry out risky behavior. They're very promiscuous. They'll go off with other people. But when you say to yourself, you know what? You going off with someone else, that's the deal breaker. Me seeing you go off with someone else after we was in a relationship together, me seeing you do that, that's the deal breaker. That's the straw on the camel's back, you know. I want that to be your reason to, like, desensitize to these narcissists, you know. I want you to desensitize to them. And them realizing you're never coming back, as I said, it's devastating for them. It causes them grief. And they'll make attempts after attempts to try get back into your life. And the reason why I know this to be true, right? I know this to be true because I've seen it with my ex-narcissist. And I've also seen how people change, even in friendship circles, when they know I'm not coming back, right? I've seen them apologize. I've seen them change their whole character, you know, to try and lure me back into the entrapment of the relationship. And that's happened in a friendship situation. They later apologized for everything that they'd done, but it was too late for that. It's too late for that. Sorry, let me just have a bit of my coffee. But you got to understand that in a romantic relationship setting, these narcissists, when they go off with these other people, they're not deadly serious. You know, a lot of the times when they're going off with these other people, they're not deadly serious. They will go and sleep with someone else. Yes, they will go and sleep with someone else. They will engage with someone else. But they're not actually there in the relationship, you know? They're not actually there. And I made a video yesterday about the narcissist never truly moves on, if you want to check that out. But I'll just touch on it now. It's like they never truly let go of you or their past or other partners. They never truly disengage from them and the reason why this is because we were fuel sources to them, right? That's the way they viewed us. That's the way they looked at us. Someone who they can get supply from. So they become very accustomed to different various supplies that they receive. They become accustomed to it. So they'll always have that inkling and feeling like, oh, I want to feel that again. I want to feel the way that feels again. I want to, you know, they want to feel that supply again. So that's why we have to put up with the hoovers. We have to put up with the harassment that we receive from these narcissists, you know? Like, you know, that's why the narcissist the ex-narcissist, that's why when I finally, like, they knew that I didn't want them back, they've tried to get in contact with me through hoovers, whether it was very at the beginning, they knew it was a deal breaker once I saw them in court lying through their teeth. They knew it was a deal breaker. And I was on dating apps and stuff. I don't advise doing that so soon like I did. But if you do, just be aware that it's not a good place. But they were making fake profiles and speaking to me through fake profiles. So they were trying to mislead me to believe that I'm having a relationship, or not a relationship, but like having a conversation with another human being, when really it's them just posing with another mask on. And it's gone on up till recently when I told you I made a video about that when it happened on YouTube. You've heard me mention it before, but they tried to mislead me, make me think I'm talking to a subscriber that had been through a narcissistic abusive environment with their mother. And they said this because they know, they've seen the channel, they know my views, and they know that I know their mum is a narcissist. So they still tried to, once they revealed themselves, they knew that I'd put two and two together, and I would say they're aware that their mum's a narcissist. Like, they are aware now that their mum's a narcissist, because they wouldn't have said that, oh, they're dealing with the narcissistic mother and a narcissistic partner. They wouldn't have said all this if they didn't feel like their own mum was a narcissist. They're never going to detach from their mother. Their mother's got a stronghold grip on them, right? But, you know, you need to get to this point of letting them go and never returning. And it's so liberating, you know, letting, even in friendships, like narcissistic friendships, psychopathic friendships, toxic friendships, associates, whatever, you know, when you detach, when you detach from these relationships and they know you're never coming back, it's so liberating for yourself. Like, you feel free. You feel literally free. You have your day again. Your day is yours again. It's yours to do what you want with, you know. If you want to stay in bed all day, you stay in bed all day. You haven't got to respond to texts, you haven't got to respond to phone calls, you haven't got to deal with the drama, you haven't got to deal with the chaos. You know, it's free. And they've got a severe narcissistic injury through this rejection. They feel like rejects. They'll go on, they'll meet other people, but you'll always be a strong presence in their mind. You'll always be a strong memory that they're haunted by. You will be the one that got away. In reality, you will be the one that got away. That's how they'll view you. They'll view you as the one that escaped the clutches. Even though they discarded you, even though they reverse discarded you, or whatever they done, You know, when you detach from them, that's the final door slam, bolt and weld it shut. Like, that's the final say so. That's, you have the final discard. You have the final, this is what you've got to understand. No matter what you've been through, no matter what horrific discards you went through, you know, the moment that you finally seal the deal and say, you know what, I'm done with engaging with you. I'm done with talking to you. I'm done with anything in relation towards you. I'm done with it. You know, you're free again. You are free, right? And this is what I want for you people. I don't want you oppressed. I don't want you depressed. I don't want you down. I want you to know that this separation that happens is going to happen, whether you like it or not. You're going to hit that point. Something's going to happen. You're going to go east. They're going to go west. And it happens for a reason. This separation happens for a reason. But you have the initial separation where they may have discarded you, for instance, or reverse discarded you. You have the first instance, but then you have the second scenario where you emotionally need to let go of these people, and you need to let go of their phone calls or their Hoover attempts from a distance or anything like that, or social media requests or anything like that. You need to let go of all of that. And this is what causes them a severe narcissistic injury. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find a link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.